Hello, everyone. This is Lisa Andrus, Psychic Medium, and this is your weekly reading for Monday, June 8th through Sunday, the 14th, 2015. And I have to say, happy birthday to my Gemini brothers and sisters, as I am a Gemini sun, and I have several Gemini planets in my natal chart. And so this is my favorite time of year because it's really starting to get nice out, but yet it's not sweltering hot. I was with my grandma today and I said it's so nice because the air still smells kind of sweet from the different blooming flowers in the air because, it's kind of new in the season. Anyway, I am using the Indigo Angel Oracle cards by Doreen and Charles Virtue. I don't use these cards often, and let me just tell you, I want to say today I just knew I was going to use these cards because I have to be honest, last week was what I would call an indigo kind of a week, which it was just kind of almost explosive with its energy. Not that the indigos are always that. We're also a very sensitive people, and that's why we are sometimes prone to feeling the intensity of the energy. And because of that, and just of what I feel was an explosive week, and I feel that I am not alone in that we're in Mercury retrograde right now it will actually end this week on Thursday. But even after Mercury retrograde tends to end, sometimes we can feel kind of the after effects for a few days, but things are clearing up and going better. But I just thought it was a perfect week to use the Indigo Angel Oracle cards. So I've drawn and shuffled and drawn 3 cards for this week, and I have to say I love the Indigo cards. They just came out so easily, and I just knew which ones we had to have. I have not seen them yet, so let's see together what they have in store. Okay, this is our Monday Newsday card, and it says Dreams. Your dreams are sometimes prophetic, and you have to pay attention to the dreams that you are having right now because there are messages in the dreams. It's a great idea to keep a journal or some sort of pad of paper on your nightstand because sometimes those waking dreams we have when we are first awake in the morning are prophetic, and maybe it's a good time to write them down. I'm hearing a couple other things too, that our loved ones in heaven have been visiting us in our dreams. So if you have been having a dream of someone really frankly that is either past or even living, that say it's an old friend or an old boyfriend or something that you've just had a dream of, sometimes our souls meet in dream time. And then I also feel that there's a message with this that says your dreams are coming true, whether you think that they are or not. And they want me to pay attention to the angel in this picture because it says, it shows me that while we are sleeping, sometimes our dreams are coming true, whether we know that they are coming true or not. Okay? And I have to say, I just heard children, so if you have dreams of having children, or think there may be another child in your life, or if you've thought of something like adoption or fostering a child and you're not sure about it because it can be scary, this is a message that dream is coming true, and to either follow that dream or have faith in that dream even if you don't see evidence. Okay? Now for the middle of the week, our card is Believe in Yourself. Oh, angels. Oh, light workers. Oh, my friends. I had a reading once where the reader said to me, Lisa, your angels want to take away your personal beating stick because you are harder on yourself than anybody else around you. And you need to believe in yourself and start to be gentle with yourself like you would be to others around you. You give to everyone first and sometimes yourself last. That's the nature of the indigo energy, both the indigo people or energy, to just believe in yourself and know, again, that your dreams are coming true, that sometimes the light seems darkest before the dawn. But believe in yourself and know that without a doubt there is angels all around you and that your dreams are coming true. Okay, and then our final card for this week is Allow Love. And I have to say, while I'm not a big I don't talk about reverse cards a lot, and I don't believe that Doreen Virtue says too much about reverse cards. I think it's interesting that this card was reversed when I flipped it over, because it says to me that we have some blocks against allowing that love, whether or not we think we've done our work. I have to say, I'm just getting I want to say to you, if you Google, as most of us do, Google Doreen Virtue podcasts, because she's got some really wonderful priced podcasts that are only a few dollars. And I know that I was looking at the website the other day and I saw one having to do with love and romance. And whether you're like me, who frankly, I feel like I've had plenty of failed relationships and I would just rather not be bothered by love at this point, or whether you are somebody who has been hoping for the love of your lifetime now and still don't understand why you're alone and haven't met him or her, you need to know that while it's not intentional, some of that heartbreak is blocking the love. So it's the first time, I think, in one of our readings that I've had this come up, but I feel like I want to do a little angel therapy here. I am an angel therapy practitioner. What that means is I'm going to ask the angels to come in and heal everybody who resonates with this card, to heal any old beliefs or fears regarding love, and help to open up those blocks a little at a time. And they're showing me the dreams card that we saw earlier this week, that if you ask them to and you believe in it, they will do it in dream time. But that love is coming, and sometimes we place our own blocks by just thinking, we're not allowing it in our lives. And sometimes we just need to open up our arms to the universe and ask for what we want. Work on healing the past. They're showing me readings that I often give readings at psychic fairs. And a lot of time when I have somebody asking me about love, sometimes I see that a past heartbreak, whether it be a divorce or just something that literally ripped their heart apart, whether it is in love and romance, and sometimes it stems all the way back to childhood with a parent or a family member devastating them. And it really got to them guarding their heart. Know that it's a time for you to allow love into your life. Also, I have to say, they're saying to me, if you feel like you're embroiled in some sort of addiction, whether it's a full-blown addiction or just using something like drugs or alcohol or something else, sweets, carbs, sex, frankly, to dull the pain, that part of that is disallowing love. They are saying this with all love, that just to know that sometimes we want our energy to connect with heaven, and that we have to open our arms to receive that, but to know that we're in a great healing process, and it's the great time again to ask the angels to help you and to come in. And I ask Archangel Michael to cut the cords of fear and heartbreak of everybody that says yes, and you don't have to say it out loud, but just allow Archangel Michael to come in and cut your cords and to heal you. And I'm also asking Archangel Jophiel to come in and clear your thoughts so that they allow the abundance of love into your life, because you're very lovable and you're very worthy of love. And great love is on the way to you if you believe that it is so. And if you're still in a relationship or something that you feel is over and you don't believe that there's anybody else out there or anybody could love you again, whether it's what this other person is making you think, that you couldn't do anything better than me, or I hear like threats, like just try to leave me, I won't let you, stuff like that. You have to stand your ground to allow that love back into your heart. And whether it's a permanent or temporary separation, you have to stand your ground and let the chips fall where they may to allow that love in your life. Great love is coming to you, I hear. Just believe it. And again, believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, and know that all of your dreams are coming true. I feel like it's a very powerful time right now. And I have to say that I believe that there's a new moon next week, and I feel like it's going to be a very powerful new moon, especially if your sun or your rising is in Gemini, but because I believe it's the full moon, or excuse me, new moon in Gemini. But regardless, it's a powerful new moon for us all, and it's a good time to manifest our dreams. And if we do want that love or a new job or whatever it might be, to write it down on a piece of paper. That's what I do a lot of times when there's a new moon or when I want something. I write, "Dear God, I would like this or better." And then I make a list of what I want, not what I don't want, but what I want. And I don't get in the way of thinking of how I'm going to get that, because sometimes you can't imagine how your dreams will come true. Just know that if you've been feeling guided or guilty about any sort of behavior that you have in your life that you don't like, that's toxic to you. And so if something has been making you feel guilty, it's time to do what you need to do to get out of that cycle of guilt. And if you don't know how you're going to do it, or you don't feel like you have the strength to do it, ask your angels to help you. As I said before, Doreen Virtue Podcast. I don't know the web address, but look it up, because there are lots of great meditations in there to help you with it, everything from addictions to love and more. And again, very reasonably priced things. And then at earthangels.com too, I believe that she has a video that is, if you want to have your own spiritual business. And I think it's about 90 minutes. I think it's not very expensive. And if you are a person wanting your own spiritual business listening to this, whether it's part-time or full-time, that might be something to check out. Hang in there, my friends. It's been a tough energy lately, but just know that if things seem like they're falling apart, sometimes it's because they have to fall apart for something better to come in. I love each and every one of you. I want to thank you for being on Earth with me at this time. Thank you for tuning in. Feel free to share this video and or subscribe to my channel. And I will speak to you again next week.